the sideline, Bob looked like he had a word or two with you. Was he calming you down? What were the words he was giving you in that moment?
No, it was just actually about Vancouver's tactical formation switch, so it had nothing to do with the goal.
Is that normal? That's Bob, right?
Yeah, obviously I know he's happy that I scored, so I don't need him to say congratulations in that moment. But yeah, he just wanted me to relay a message to the team, and I guess because I was full of confidence, it was something I could do. So yeah.
Thank you, Mark. 6 goals tonight. That's the club record in an MLS game. That's 11 goals in 4 games. This team is just scoring goals at a remarkable pace. How good are you guys right now? Bob talks about always trying to get the best. It's almost like you guys are, what you're really battling is perfection.
Yeah, obviously we have high standards for ourselves, so I think that you look at the game in Sporting and we didn't really play our best game, but we scored 5 goals, and then you look at tonight, it was a different game and we managed to get 1 more goal. So we're a very attacking team, and we want to, like you said, be perfect in certain situations, but perfection is very hard to get, and we're going to keep trying to push for that. So yeah, it's nice to score goals, but we still think that we can get better.
It almost seemed like you guys were trying to outdo each other in the second half. I mean, what does that sort of say about the competitive nature within the group, and how much of that is the sort of culture that Bob has fostered between you guys?
Yeah, no, the competitiveness obviously helps us push each other. I think that when other people want to keep doing well, it eliminates complacency within the group, and that's good. We got a lot of talented guys, and Bob and the coaching staff have to find a way to try and get everyone minutes, right? So when it's your turn to get in, make sure that you shine and you do well, because there's going to be another guy who wants to do the same thing. And I think the best teams in the world are capable of bringing whoever on and getting them to do the job.
Questions?
Mark, in the first half, you obviously attempted a few from the outside. Was that just something you just had in your head, something you were practicing on, obviously, for it to come to fruition in the second half with a big goal?
Yeah, I actually talked about it as a goal of mine this offseason to, get better at shooting from, right outside the box. And after coming back from the Canada camp, I had been working on it a little bit after training, just, striking the ball cleanly. And, it was... I think because the first 2 shots were very close, it gave me enough confidence to keep going, and luckily I took my chance in the second half and it went in the back of the net. So, I'm going to keep working on it because I feel like that's something I can add to my game and could be valuable to the team.
Mark, you have the disappointment in Colorado, then you go to KC, like you said, you get a 5-1 win, but it's not your best night. Then the 6-1 win, especially when you look ahead to Portland, you look ahead to the quarterfinal. Is this where you guys want to be, and how does it set you up for Wednesday?
Yeah, obviously when you're able to win games, it gives you confidence going into the next ones, and we know that this Open Cup game against Portland is going to be very big. It's a big rivalry, so obviously we want to be in the best form possible, and I think with scoring 11 goals in 2 games, that gives a lot of motivation for our attacking players to keep going forward and try to continue that, aggression in front of the net. But yeah, that Portland game is going to be different, and we're just going to have to be able to go with the flow of it and try and manage what they're going to do, and then do what we do best.
Take 2 more.
Hi Mark, congrats on the win. Next week, you guys have 2 games on Wednesday against Portland Timbers, and then on Friday against Houston Dynamo. How will you guys balance those 2 games, knowing that you guys will play 2 games in 48 hours?
To be honest, I don't know. That's a question for Bob. I don't worry about that. I just try to make sure that I'm healthy and able for selection. I'm sure there's going to be some rotation that's common, but yeah, again, I don't worry about that. I leave that to the coaching staff.
And back to what you were talking about with taking shots from outside the box. This was an opponent that was packing it in the back, certainly until you guys were able to get out ahead and the game opened up a little bit. Was that also a little bit of thinking of, it's so packed in, we need to shoot from outside to open it up?
Yeah, sometimes you need to do that. I think that when teams defend so deep, in order to get them to start biting a little bit more, you need to threaten with some shots from outside the box, and we did that pretty well. And I think after that, there was actually a play in the second half where I got the ball in my right foot and it looked like I was going to shoot, and I just slipped in Carlos because that was on. So yeah, you just got to switch it up and be confident with whatever you have in your mind, and go with it. So it worked out today.